So in this session, we will see descriptive analysis using Excel with the help of a small case. So we have this case. In this case, we have this data. First column is month from July to December, and second column is sales representative, as there are 6 sales representative, and third column is sales in $1,000 and advertisement expenditure. Next column, this is also in 1,000, and defective product in each month. Now you need to find first mean, then variance, and then standard deviation. So to find these three things, first we will find mean or average. So we will click on equal symbol, and then we will find average by putting AVRA. So by putting these letters, you will see this first option, average. Click on that, and now you need to select data from this 11 to 52, and then put the bracket or close the bracket and then enter. So you will see this answer as 30, but your data is in 1,000. So you need to write your answer as mean equals to $30,000. And now the next is variance, but first we will find SD, because variance is the square of SD. So we will put equal symbol. Now this data is based on whole population, because total sales representatives are 6 and there is no consideration of sample. So we will find standard deviation for population. So we will write STD to find standard deviation. We will put STD. So on putting this STD, you will see multiple options. First is at STDEV.P. This is for population, and second option is for with the S, this is for sample. So we need to find a standard deviation of population. That's why we are clicking on that. And then we will select data from this 11 to 52, and then close the bracket and then enter. So now you will see this answer as without in 1,000, because we have data in 1,000. So we need to multiply this quantity with 1,000, and after multiplying this quantity with 1,000, so you will see this SD standard deviation equals to 14617.3413. And now you need to find variance. The next thing is variance, and variance is the square of standard deviation. So you can find a square of this in variance, or second option is you can put equal symbol, then type VAR, and we have multiple options for VAR. First is with population and second is with sample. So first for population, we are clicking on that, and then now we need to select data from 11 to 52 and then bracket close and then enter. So this is the variance, but this is also a square of this quantity, and in this quantity 1,000 also included. So we need to multiply this quantity with a square of 1,000. This means your answer for variance is not only 213.66. This is after multiplication with a square of 1,000. So this is 213, and 6 times 6. So 6 times 6 and then 0.7. So this is the answer for variance. Now next question is, interpret the mean in terms of average sales over the 6 month. So for this 6 month data, the location of mean is this 30,000. So 50% values are lesser than this 30 mean, and 50% are greater with respect to this mean 30,000. So we can say this mean x bar equals to, x bar is best measure of MCT or central tendency, because 50% values are greater, 50% values are greater, and 50% values are lesser. And 50% values are lesser than mean. right? So we can interpret this mean as best measure of central tendency because this is exactly in center of data. You can add more lines in this. And what insight can the company derive from these statistics regarding trend? This question is directly associated with regression analysis. And you can find regression analysis by using X bar and SD. So without finding X bar and XD, we can't say how this descriptive analysis is good for this data or not. But in this case, we have X bar and this is in center of data. So we can say this mean value gives impact on data, impact on trend, as this is the best measure of central tendency, first thing. And second thing, by observing this data, in this data the least value is 11, then increasing to 18 to 22 and so on, and lastly this is 52. So first is least and least value, and last value is higher value or highest value. So we can say there is increasing pattern in data. Increasing pattern means we can say there is increasing trend in data. So increasing trend in data or positive trend in data, you can say increasing trend or positive trend, you can say positive trend in data. So I hope you understand this concept, how to find SD, variance and mean. So please like this video and subscribe my channel Garit Coach. Have a nice day. Thank you.